जय श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय। जय श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय। श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Okay. speak in English. There is one verse in the Veda. It says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So the meaning, you know Sanskrit or? You can translate or? Ishvara Parama means supreme controller. There is one supreme one that is called Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha. He is having a very nice form. Like our body is different. How you call that one? Asat Achit Dukha Vigraha. Maybe. That means our body is temporary. It will be finished. What's your age? 30. Another, let's say 70 years maximum. So if everything will go nicely, maybe 100 years. So Sachit, and Chit means, Achit means which is full of ignorance. The moment one thinks of his body, then he becomes an ignorant one. Like in the morning when the wife will be in the bathroom, it's an example only. And you say, hey, let's go and chant. She'll say, I have not finished my makeup or something. So at that time, makeup becomes more important than chanting Harinam. Why? Because thinking of the body. So therefore, this body is inspiring illusion and dukkha, full of pain. Today I got a headache. How is your? Okay? Today I got headache. So this time and again, it is giving misery, suffering. So but Krishna's form is completely different. It will never be finished. Sat and Chit means it is full of eternal knowledge. If one will look at Krishna, immediately he'll become enlightened. All illusion will go. That is why he is called Chit. And Ananda, he is very blissful. In him you will find only bliss. He doesn't have any pain in his belly at any time. Have you seen a picture, Krishna without teeth? Or grey hair? No. Krishna is always fresh. Nava Yovanam Cha means eternally young. Already your hair is getting grey, no? So how you will become Krishna? Therefore, no one can compare with Krishna. Some they are saying that all are God. But what is the meaning of that? It is also true, but not completely. Because if it will be completely true, that means here we have a God with grey hair, here we have a God with belly problem, here is a God with headache. So what type of God? Then the meaning of God is lost. So therefore, there is specific description of the eternal form of God. Sachit Ananda Vigraha, eternally blissful. And Anadir Adir, in the beginning he was. now also He is, and when everything will be annihilated, He will be still be there. That's how. And Sarva Karana Karanam, cause of all the causes. Before 10 years ago, in Orissa, I stayed in Orissa. You are coming from that part? No? Who is coming from Orissa? You remember super cyclone? So at that time, super cyclone. So one man came to me. What's that? Oh, that's down there. There was a super cyclone and everything was finished. Then one man came to me, he said, now where is your Krishna? Huh? I said, he's always there. What's the problem? Your house is not there now, but Krishna is there. But then he said, why he didn't save my house? Because he is Sarva Karana Karanam, means he is the cause of all the things which happen. So why my house is now not there? So that question is only a stupid one. Or let's say it comes due to our ignorance. And that ignorance has come because we have gone away from Krishna. Because we are far away from Krishna in our consciousness, so we are not able to realize things. How Krishna has done this and why He has done this. I will tell one story to bring up the meaning. 5,000 years back, Krishna, He appeared here. Just for some time, He showed Himself. And you know, na? Usually Indians will say, I know. So at that time, there was one farmer. So he said to Krishna, for 1 year, let me take over the job, your job. I will tell what time there will be rain, what time the wind, what time sun, everything I will manage. Okay, Krishna? So Krishna said, smiling, he said, okay, you do. So the farmer, he was actually thinking that Krishna is not managing nicely. So Krishna gave him that chance. So in that year, always it was nice sun. And always if the rain would have come, only just some little rain and some little wind. He wanted to create heaven on earth. So at the end of the year, when he was cutting the weeds, paddy, chaul, there was nothing inside, only husks, no paddy, no rice inside. Then he was thinking, why? Everything was nice. So he went to Krishna, he said, you do the job. I don't understand, there is no rice inside. But they were growing very big, high, but no rice inside. So then Krishna smiled, he said, heavy rain is necessary to make it strong. Sometimes it needs heavy wind, heavy rain, so that wheat will become strong. Otherwise, how? So that's how Krishna manages. He allows some heavy things to happen. Sometimes we suffer, we are not happy. He arranges to make us strong. That's all. And why Krishna comes here? Maybe you can all come a little bit forward, why not? I don't bite. Why Krishna appears here? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chaduskritam. Then dharma samsthapanapaya. If an Indian will not know that one, then I don't understand why you're born as an Indian. So glanir paritranaya sadhunam. First cause that he comes here is to give pleasure, happiness to the very pure one, pure soul, to the sadhu, to those who are bhakta, who are nice devotees. Krishna comes here to give them happiness. Because usually if Krishna will come to Switzerland, no one will care, you know. Like, okay, like I will call to Blocher, you know, is our minister. He's still or not? I don't know. Hey Blocher, today Krishna is gonna come. And he'll say, who is that Krishna? I don't care, you know. So therefore Krishna, he comes to please those who are very pious. Others, anyhow they don't care. And vinashaya chaduskritam. And he'll finish the bad things. He'll finish up all the bad elements. So what is bad? What actually is bad? Many things are bad. Almost everything. Nowadays. Therefore he's not coming now, otherwise it will be finished everything. So anyway, bad things means which will take us away from him. That's bad. Which will take us away from God. That's bad. Of course, it's not bad, but it's bad. Everything is good in its own way, but in fact, this is not good. And why not? Because we want to be happy. So how are we going to be happy without Krishna? We cannot be happy. Do you have an iPhone? You're happy? Even iPhone is not making happy. I got one also. So, we want to be happy. So without Krishna, there is no chance of becoming happy. The meaning of Krishna is Krishna. Krish means Sarva Akarshaniya, all beautiful, all attractive ones. We are not so attractive. Of course you are, but not so. And na comes from Ananda. And Ananda means bliss, full of bliss. So if one is with Krishna, he will forget all the iPhones, everything, illusions, and he'll become blissful. That's Krishna. So therefore Srila Prabhupada said, chant and become happy. Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Krishna, he's Bhagavan, and Bhagavan means Bhagavan, full of opulence. Bhaga 1. That means all the beauty is with him. All beauty. And all power, strength. Even Rambo is nothing. You know Rambo? Shah Rukh Khan. So all the beauty, all power, all knowledge, then all renunciation. He can renounce everything. All the universe belong to him, but if one is lost, he doesn't care. He is not attached. We are becoming attached to very small things. Our car, our cat, our dog. Immediately. Krishna is having everything, but he is not attached. Then for all riches, he is very rich, very rich. Therefore Prabhupada said, we will never become poor. Our friend Krishna, very rich. Devotee never become poor. Devotees are always rich. Though he don't need it, but he is. Then fame, yeah. He is so famous that even Brahma, Shiva, Ganesh, all they know him. Maybe Ganesh doesn't know me, He knows, of course, but I'm not so important, so he may forget me, let's say. But he'll never forget Krishna. Yat pada pallavayukam vinidhaya kumbha Dvandve pranama samaye saganadi rajaha Ganapati Ganesh always holding the feet of Krishna on his head. Kumbha means here. And by that he is able to destroy Vigna Vinashaka. He finishes all the obstacles. Because of Krishna. So Krishna is so famous. And then? 6? We have 6? We have 6. These are the opulents. So therefore if one will be with Krishna, he becomes Purna Anandamaya, fully happy. Because Krishna is full, so staying with Krishna, we become full, fully happy. One time my wife said, I'm not fully happy with you. Yeah, of course. I'm not Krishna. You cannot be fully happy with me. So that we should know, otherwise we'll divorce, So Krishna is always in that stage, eternal bliss. Who will become bhakta, he will be also in that stage. So paritranaya sadhuna, Krishna always gives happiness to the devotees. And vinashaya chaduskritam, any bad elements he pulls away, he throws away. Jayanti, we say Jayanti. Jayanti. Your birthday also they say Jayanti? This is the problem. You know what is the meaning of Jayanti? Birthday. Yeah, but that's not the real meaning. So in the Veda it says Krishna Jayanti. And Jaya means what?
Victory.
Jaya means victory. And Anti, the last limit of victory. When you were born, Still there was problem on earth, you know. So Jayanti, when Krishna appears, he has victory over everything. And what is the biggest problem here, or the biggest obstacle, is Maya. Mahamaya. My friend's girlfriend is called Maya. But women are not Maya. Men are in Maya, therefore woman becomes Maya. So this Maya, she is so strong. She always makes us think that here is my real home. This body is so important and Krishna is not so important. That's how Maya is doing. Of course, today we are all thinking of Krishna, but tomorrow also. I'm not sure. Some yes, some no. And if no, then this is Maya's job. So when Krishna came here, he had full victory over Maya. Therefore it is said, Krishna Surya Sama Maya hoy Andhakara Krishna tar se Maya nahi adhikaro. That means Krishna is like sun, Maya is darkness. In the darkness we cannot see anything. If you will off the light, you cannot see me. I will not see you. That is the meaning of darkness. Darkness or the effect. In the darkness we don't see anything. So when Maya is with us, we don't see anything. We are thinking always in the wrong way. So Krishna is like a sun, and when the sun rises, the darkness automatically goes away. You know the story of the Patel family? Patel? You don't know? They were trying to... Yeah, you know.
Under the light carriers, no?
Patel, he made tea, but there is a story. They wanted to build a house. And that house they built in such a way with small windows, like aeroplane windows. Small windows. You know why? They were thinking, if we make small windows, then in the evening the darkness will not come inside. Very intelligent. So the house was built in such a way, but surprisingly darkness came. So then they decided, okay, we have to fight. We're gonna fight darkness. So they all took a stick. And when the evening came, slowly the sun was going, darkness down, darkness came. They were starting to beat like anything, beating the darkness. So naturally they all got injured, like anything. It was full of blood, everywhere blood. Some finger was lying here and there. So in the morning when it became 5 o'clock, then all of a sudden the darkness went. Then they were crying out of happiness. We got it, we got it. Finally we got it. So but why the darkness went, it's not due to them. It's because the sun came. So similarly, we cannot fight against illusion. My Gurudev, my spiritual master, he told me once, you want to fight Maya? Big joke. He was laughing loudly. I cannot laugh like that. Very beautiful. You want to fight illusion? You try. You can stand on your head for the next 10,000 lives. Still you will be in illusion. You can hang yourself like this. Still illusion will not go. But one moment Krishna will come here, illusion goes. So therefore Krishna's appearance is called Jayanti, victorious one. So don't call your birthday Jayanti. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So if Krishna is the supreme Godhead and the creator of all the universe and all that exists, has he not also created Maya, Mahamaya? Is this part of the Krishna Lila?
Yeah. Yes. You understood? Why Krishna, or if he is Lord of everything, has he not also created Maya? And yes, he has. Maya is he, it's his Shakti, but it's a different subject. We have only little time. So, there is one Gita Sar. Bhagavan, Krishna, he appeared in Vrindavan, Mathura Vrindavan. It was dark night and there was very heavy rain. It was in a jail, in a prison, Gefängnis. No one knew about it. Everyone was sleeping. That time Krishna came. So that was not such a nice bird. Like today we are glorifying, everyone is awake. That time everyone was sleeping. And then Vasudeva, his father, brought him to the small village over the river Yamuna. It's called Vrindavan, to put him safe from the dangerous Kamsa, that demon. So this is all we know. Krishna, when he was very small, then he was received in Vrindavan with all the love and everyone was blissful. And everyone was thinking, he's so beautiful. But they did not know that he is God. They were thinking that he is the best of us, but he is not God. He's we all love him, that's all. One day when he was lying under some chariot, sleeping. You know chariot, no? Pulak cart. It's a anhanger. Pulak cart. Then actually that Pulak cart, it was an asura. It was a demon. You know that story or? Leela. So then that demon was planning to kill Krishna. Of course, when we hear that, we are thinking, this guy is very courageous, trying to kill God. Somehow he was like that, and when Krishna was lying under him, because the demon became a chariot, the demon became a bullock. So it just wanted to crush Krishna. Krishna was lying below because there was shadow. Mother Yashoda thought the hot sun should not burn his head. I'll put him below the bullock cart so he'll be happy and can sleep nicely. But Krishna is Sarvagya. He knows everything. Though he's small baby that time, already he knew everything. So with his such foot, with his feet, he made like this, tuck, and whole chariot broke down. So who can do that? Huge bullock cart broke to pieces by the only food of a baby. So who will think he's an ordinary baby? My baby, I have a baby. And if she'll do like this, I don't feel anything, like a fly only. Even if she is angry, we don't feel anything. So that's Krishna. When he was very small, he was already full of eternal power. Not at any time he was having less power. Like someone told me, he fell from the tram, then he became enlightened, then he became Krishna. There is one guy, he's thinking I'm Guru. He just fell from the tram, hit his head, then he was enlightened, he said. Of course, definitely he had some enlightenment, because if you knock on your head, something will happen. But then he was really thinking, since that time he is thinking I'm Krishna. And some are even believing it, They are even more crazy. But Krishna, when he was small already, he had all this Shakti. Therefore we sing Gopi Chanavallabha Girivardhari. These two things he is doing. He is giving happiness to those who love him. So much happiness. Vallabha. In the Hindi film, Hindi movie, you'll see sometimes the wife will say, oh Vallabha. No? Vallabha? But some word like that. Huh? Some are there, they say Vallabha to their lover. Vallabha means giving pleasure, giving all happiness. You know all the movies maybe, therefore you're very expert. Anyway, some word like that is there. Vallabha. Krishna Paritranaya Sadhunam, he is giving all this happiness. And if danger comes, he can protect those whom he is giving his happiness. Therefore it's called Giri Vardhari. When that time there was heavy rain, and that rain was coming from the cloud called Samvartaka. Samvartaka is super cyclone, like heaviest, most heavy rainfall. It can devastate the whole universe within 5 minutes. This is described in the Veda. And Krishna, he just with his left hand, only with a finger, he left the whole mountain. And that mountain, I think was 98 miles high, or how much? It was, I think, 98 miles, around 100 miles. That means few times Mount Everest. Have you gone to Mount Everest? I have not gone, but it's so high. So, and this one was like, I think, 12 times that size. But that small boy, Krishna, he just took up the mountain. And that on the left hand, on the small finger. And that also smiling, not sweating. Smiling one. And when the mountain was like that, everyone was afraid. Oh my God. Oh my God, that not referring to Krishna. Oh my God, Krishna is gonna break down. So to save or to make them peaceful, he made like this. He just put it from his finger to the hand. It looks a little more stable. But even that, it's impossible for anyone. So therefore Prabhupada said, if you want to play Krishna, then you should also do this. If you can do this, okay, then it's okay, then you can be Krishna. But you will not be able to do it. So wherever there is Krishna, Bhagavad Gita is saying, there will be Shri. Shri means beauty. Vibhuti means opulence, Vijay, success, and Ananda, all the bliss. That will be there. So why Krishna is now not coming? Or has he come? That's the question. Someone asked Gurudev, how I can surrender to Krishna? Now he is not here. So he said, yes, he's here. He's here as his name, Nam Avatar. Nam Avatar means Krishna, Krishna's name. Nama Namino Abhinna. There is no difference between Krishna and his name. So if one will chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna will be there. So it's not so easy, it's very easy, not so difficult to also have Krishna here. Just one has to chant. Oh, he's giving sign, 10 o'clock. Okay, we'll go another 1-2 minutes. I have not started with my paper. Anyway, it's not so important. Janma karma chame divyam evam jo veti tattataha tyaktva deha punarjanma naiti mameti. So Arjuna, the Krishna, he came here and the main thing which he gave was the Bhagavad Gita. That was in a very important time. The whole world was in tension, big tension. All the women were afraid losing their families, and all the husbands were afraid going to die. There was a world war, much bigger than ever before. That time Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita with smiling also. He's always smiling. So in that Gita, he gave essential information to help us. And he said, Janma karma chame divyam, my activity, my coming here, my Jayanti, they are all divyam. Divyam means divine. Very, they are all above the material activities. And Jakta deha punarjanma evam jo veti tattataha. Who will know them, who will know about them when he will die. One day he will leave this body, but he'll become so happy, he'll directly go to Krishna. There is all the bliss. Jakta deha punarjanmo naiti mameti. So Arjuna, he'll never come back into such type of bag. This is a bag. Tri kunope tri dhatuke. Bag having three things inside. Tri dhatuke. What is that? Three. Kapha, Vata, Pitta. You are Ayurvedic doctor. Pharmacist, therefore you know. Kapha means fat, mucus, flesh, all these elements. mucus. Kapha, vata means air, so much air. And pitta, more fire. You have some fire. That's good. Must use it properly. So kapha, vata, pitta is gunape tridhatuke. This is just a bag of 3 elements. But we are thinking it's very nice, I'm very well. Like, I'm very happy in this bag. So once we know about Krishna, then we will realize this is just a bag. And I should go back to Krishna, become happy by surrendering to Him and chanting His name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.